Must-see royal replay. Princess Leonor's wedding footage finally released, Denmark in celebration. Imagine this. The royal bells of Copenhagen echo across the Danish skyline, the streets lined with thousands of cheering fans waving Spanish and Danish flags together. For months, the world has been waiting, speculating, and holding its breath. And now, finally, the full, official footage of Princess Leonor's royal wedding has been released. But here's what no one expected. This isn't just another royal highlight reel. It's a breathtaking, emotional masterpiece that captures the soul of two nations, and the heart of a generation watching history unfold. Because while the world thought they'd already seen it all from that unforgettable day, the newly released footage reveals everything: the intimate glances, the nervous smiles, the tears behind royal composure. And it's leaving even the most composed royal fans completely speechless. This is not a story about power or politics. This is a story about love, royal, real, and raw. From the moment the first clip dropped this morning, social media exploded. Spain's headlines read, "La boda del siglo, the wedding of the century." Danish news outlets called it, "a royal dream reborn." Across TikTok, clips of Leonor adjusting her veil, smiling softly at Christian, have already gone viral, millions of views within hours. But what exactly is in this footage that has reignited royal fever around the world? Let's rewind to the start of that day, the morning of the wedding, a day now carved into history. It was a cold but radiant morning in Copenhagen. The royal chapel of Christiansborg Palace gleamed in white and gold, the streets filled with music and emotion. Inside, the atmosphere was heavy with history. On one side, the proud House of Bourbon, representing Spain's centuries-old legacy. On the other, Denmark's royal family, modern, elegant, yet deeply rooted in tradition. And right in the middle, Princess Leonor. The camera pans to her entrance, and that's when the entire tone of the footage shifts. The hush of the crowd, the echo of her footsteps, the light reflecting off her gown, a gown designed with Spanish silk, Danish lace, and symbolism woven into every thread. It's not just a dress, it's a message: unity, heritage, and modern love. Then, as the newly released angles reveal, Prince Christian turns before she reaches him, a break from protocol. His eyes meet hers, and that small, unscripted moment is what fans are calling the real royal connection. You can hear the audience gasp, and the emotion radiates through the screen. King Felipe, standing tall, tries to hold back emotion as he gives his daughter's hand. Queen Letizia, serene but visibly emotional, clutches her handkerchief. Even Queen Margrethe of Denmark is seen smiling, a rare, deeply maternal smile. It's as if the royal divide between North and South disappears in that moment. But here's where the footage truly surprises everyone: the personal vows. Until now, only fragments were shown to the public. The newly released version includes Leonor's voice, soft but confident, promising to stand beside love, not above it. Christian responds, "From today, two homes become one heart." It's no wonder people around the world have been replaying that clip again and again. But perhaps the most unexpected part of this new release is what happens after the ceremony, the royal balcony moment. The official cameras pull back just enough to capture something rarely seen: the couple sharing a private laugh. No performance. No grandeur. Just two young royals, newly married, smiling at the crowd and at each other. This is the footage fans were desperate to see. The video also reveals a touching moment backstage: Leonor hugging her younger sister, Infanta Sofia, tightly before stepping into the carriage. You can hear Sofia whisper, "You did it, Lenny." The clip lasts only seconds, but it's already being shared everywhere: siblings, sisters, family, authenticity. Spain has reacted with overwhelming pride. Crowds have gathered again at the Royal Palace in Madrid, replaying the footage on giant outdoor screens. Some even describe it as Spain's moment of healing, a symbolic renewal of hope and unity. In Denmark, the celebrations haven't stopped. Copenhagen's royal square glows with lights, and citizens are leaving flowers near the palace gates, tributes not just to the royal couple, but to the fairy tale they've made real. And yet, underneath all the joy, this footage also reveals the weight of royal destiny. Commentators have noted the subtle symbolism, the blending of cultures, the balance of tradition and youth. Leonor's wedding isn't just a union of love, it's a merging of two royal futures that will shape Europe's modern monarchy. As the footage continues, we see the newlyweds stepping into their carriage. The Danish horses lead them through crowds shouting, "Viva Leonor!" and "Hurrah for Christian!" It's one of those cinematic moments that feel unreal, except this time, it's all real, the emotion, the cheers, the love that seems to ripple through every frame. And just when you think you've seen it all, the final scene fades in, the evening celebration. The cameras capture the candle-lit royal banquet, where both families raise a single toast together. King Philippe's words echo softly, "Today, love united our nations." It's a line people are quoting everywhere, a moment that has already defined this decade's royal legacy. The final shots of the footage show Leonor and Christian dancing, slow, graceful, almost timeless. Behind them, their families watch proudly. You can see Queen Letizia lean her head on Philippe's shoulder, and you realize, this isn't just a royal event. It's a family story, a human story. And that's what makes this release so powerful. It's not the wealth, not the titles, not even the crown jewels, it's the rare glimpse of truth behind royalty. Love, vulnerability, connection. That's why this footage is breaking records, millions of views in hours, trending across platforms, sparking discussions about what the modern monarchy should look like. Young viewers are saying this is the first royal wedding that felt real. As the replay concludes, you can almost hear the echo of the royal anthem blending with applause, and one thing becomes clear, this is not the end of a story. It's the beginning of a new era. Because when Princess Leonor and Prince Christian stood together in that chapel, they didn't just unite two countries, they reignited a global fascination with royalty, love, and history itself. So, as Denmark celebrates tonight and Spain watches proudly, one truth remains undeniable: this wasn't just a royal wedding. It was a royal rebirth. A reminder that even in 2025, fairy tales can still be real. And now, with the footage finally released, the world can relive every second of it, again and again. Princess Leonor's wedding is no longer just a moment in history. It's the royal story of a generation.